What's going on, everyone? You're watching Unboxing Thursdays episode 261. Tonight, we're going to be opening some new toys that bring us back to a little taste of nostalgia, but also a really cool Batman figure that I got. And I'm joined tonight by a toy tubing icon and author, just all around cool dude. And we're going to talk to PXEL Dan. So sit back and enjoy your weekly unboxing therapy.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes. Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one.
Let's
Zusi on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. What we do here every week is we open some new toys, collectibles. We hang out with a guest in the chat, and of course, someone here opening some toys. And you may be wondering, why is Kevin wearing this toxic yellow-green t-shirt? All will be explained. There's a reason for it. Otherwise, I normally would not dress myself in such a manner. But of course, when you have a cool guest, right, you have like some royalty coming, you want to get dressed up. So for that reason, I've got my neon green Ninja Turtle t-shirt. We're gonna open up some toys tonight. I'm excited to get some more Simpsons stuff. We're gonna talk about this line a little bit, and I'm very excited for tonight. Our guest, like I mentioned, like a legendary toy collector. I've had the privilege of sharing a stage with him multiple times at San Diego Comic-Con. He's also an author. He does a lot of cool stuff that I want to talk about as well. There's a book coming out called Toys of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Please welcome to the show, everybody, PXEL Dan.
Hey, what's going on, Kevin? Thank you for
Hey.
having me on, man.
Oh,
I appreciate you dressing up in the neon colors just for me. That's pretty awesome.
dude,
that's rad.
Honestly, it's a great design. Color choice, you know, I
Yeah.
probably would have gone with that. But look at the
Super. It's
See
so
the back?
yellow. Yeah, I know. I had the same shirt.
It's so good.
It came from one of the NECA loot crates, right? I think.
Yeah, and it was like it was the Danny. I think it was the Danny movie figure.
Oh, you're probably right. That would make
Which
sense.
Wasn't that great? Okay, someone's saying
Mine broke.
Yours broke? I sold it before I could break it. So
Oh,
there's a good thing. I hope they remake him. Guys, I just switched my audio. If if it's better, type a 1 in the chat, please and thank you. Oh, give me 1 second.
Sure. Yeah, I get it.
Talking
We're
about-
live.
We are live. This is how we do it.
Live. That's right. There you
Dan,
go.
man, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, man. No, I really appreciate you inviting me to come on and hang out tonight. It's very cool.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the first time we did the panel, I'm like, oh man. I'm like, well, I wonder if he would be like down to do an unboxing. and then I was just like, I don't know. He's probably got a lot of stuff going on. He's probably a really busy guy. Like he has a lot of toys. He does a lot of stuff. So I didn't ask you like that first year. And then the second year, I'm like, I don't know what to say. And then I'm not even joking. And then this year, who typed a 2? I guess it's not better. Sam Rock. Okay, but like this year, I'm like, okay, I like Ninja Turtles, and he's got a book. Like, let's talk about that. And then so like I sent you a message, or maybe I think I sent you a message, and then I'm like, hey, we were at the Toy Tuber event in San Diego, and I'm like, hi Dan, I don't know if you know me, but would you like to come on my show? So it's been like I'm not even like playing it up. I don't know why. I was like,
It's so funny. Yeah, we've been on the same panel for 3 years in a row.
I know. So I'm like, I should be able to
We're
reach
colleagues. Yeah.
I feel like you were like a different echelon. Is that the right word? Like a different tier of
I'm
like
just
toy
old.
person.
I'm just old. That's all it is.
Is that Is that the difference? You've
I'm
just been here longer?
I've been here longer.
Yeah, it could
I'm
be.
an elder statesman of the toy YouTubing community. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I believe that. Not like an insult. Like,
No,
everyone obviously is different ages, but you started, like, when did you start doing like YouTube stuff?
Yeah, all the way back in 2000, the end of 2007 is when I
Okay.
like first did some stuff. 2008 is kind of when I really got going with it. So that's like way back towards the beginning, right? Like, well,
Right.
YouTube I think was founded in like 06 or something like that. So I was pretty early on into YouTube's lifespan. In fact, early on, like I didn't even use YouTube as much. Like YouTube wasn't the site that it is now, where everybody goes to it or has an app on their phone where they're just watching
Yeah.
videos. Like back then, in order for people to really see you, you had to still get featured on a website somewhere, right? Because
Right.
people were still going to websites and people were using forums.
So it's more of like a place where you can post your video online
Yeah.
as like, not having your own storage or something like that. It was
Right,
just-
exactly. And then you'd grab the embed code and like embed it on a website somewhere. And like that's so like, a lot of my early stuff was featured on like He-Man.org for the He-Man stuff. And that's how people were watching my videos, was
Wow.
like through the front page of He-Man.org. And I was using there were other video sites at that time, like Rever and Blip. That's
Right.
really dating myself. But like, back then YouTube, you couldn't post a video that was longer than 10 minutes. And there was, other restrictions, but like these other websites let you post longer videos. So like I would upload things to YouTube, but they were always like a backup because I was using Blip so that I could have longer videos, right? And then those videos would get embedded onto He-Man.org or wherever other websites I was trying to post to. So it's weird how everything eventually obviously migrated and YouTube became the place, and now we all just watch TV on our phones, right?
Right.
It's very different now.
It's crazy to think about that, because like the other day we were talking about Kickstarter with my friend, and it's like, is Kickstarter just a place where you go to and like, oh, this person has a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And now it's a place where like people go to shop. It's like, oh, what else can I buy? There's an app on your phone. So like that's kind of like the evolution of YouTube, right? It's like it's just a place that housed videos, and now it's like categories. Like recommending stuff, whatever.
They're a streaming service. They're competing with all the other streaming services, right?
That's
like,
exactly it.
How many of us watch YouTube more than we watch Netflix and stuff? Like I do, like you can watch almost anything you want. You can find anything you want like through YouTube. So it's wild.
YouTube Premium was worth it.
For sure.
To get rid of those ads. I was a huge opponent of that, but then I've seen the light. But everyone, I think it's worth it.
Well, and you also get like access to the Google Music library and everything with it. Like it feels super worth it to pay for premium, right?
There's YouTube Music.
YouTube Music.
I can cancel my Spotify. I just don't want to redo my playlist.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, no, I'm good, because then all of my Spotify algorithms is just geared towards kids songs anyway. So maybe this is a good way to like reset that. Yeah. Because it's all like, when everyone does their top 10 of the year, and like, what have you been listening to? Mine has always been like Baby Shark and whatever it is, like Frozen, things kids. That like, and it's like, you don't know me, Spotify. This isn't the real me. So don't send me ads based on that. God. That might be the opportunity to do that, man.
There you go.
Heck yeah. Before I want to talk more about that, but it's a good opportunity for us to just really chill, chop it up, and open up some toys. You've got a book that's coming out that I want to talk about in a little bit as well. But what do you have to open tonight? I don't think I need to introduce you, do I? Does anyone in the chat not know who PXEL Dan is?
I like toys, and I have a YouTube channel about it. That's two YouTube channels about it, technically, I guess, because I got
that's awesome.
The main channel and the toy hunting channel. So whether you're into more vintage or modern, you got choices. You got options with me. I do both.
Beautiful.
So I got like a stack of NECA turtles that I've been meaning to open, and I figured turtles is a good topic, right? Since we're talking about turtles. So none of
Just
these
for
are
the
like,
occasion.
yeah, none of these are super new. Like these have been out for a little bit, but they're new to me because I haven't opened them yet. They've just been, I mean, how I'm not the only one that like buys a bunch of toys and then leaves them stacked up for a long time, right? Like,
What do you think the launching point of this show? Literally, it's like just unboxing stuff because I can't open everything in time.
It's bad,
It was
right?
it should be backlog Thursdays, pretty much.
It's worse too when like your whole deal is that you're like a toy guy on YouTube, because I always do that thing where I buy all this stuff and then like I sit there and I go, well, what if I want this to be for a video? What if I'm gonna, so things end up sitting here way longer than they need to because I can't decide if it's something I'm gonna do a video on or not. It's ridiculous. Like
It's a real, like, I have the same problem. It's a real third world problem. I'm like, oh, I got all this stuff, and I go, but I want to open the newer stuff that I didn't get to. Like, so that stuff takes the back seat, and then that kind of compounds on its own.
It always feels like you're kind of like going against time too, right? Because you sit on some of this stuff for too long and then it's not relevant anymore because there's been new waves, and 50 other people have already done videos on that toy.
Marvel Legends put it out again, the same character, but new head sculpt. And you're like, well, this is a damn it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's weird. Like I got a stack of Masterverse figures sitting over here that I probably will do a video on, but it's like I cannot keep up, man. It all comes so fast.
Yeah.
And there's all this other stuff I want to do too, like this book that I'm working on, which takes a lot of time. So like I can't do it all, man. That's why it's good. There's so many people out there doing it though. So it's good. It's good that there's other people out there covering this stuff.
Yeah, it's like Superman's busy, but the rest of the Justice League will get to like, guys, that's why
Superman in this scenario.
Who do you want to be in the Justice League?
Oh, I don't know. I'm Aquaman or something. Is that what's probably? No. I would.
Who's the oldest Justice League member?
Yeah, who's the? Oh God, is that?
Who is the oldest?
I would say that I'd prefer to be Batman, but I'm not that cool. I'm not cool enough to be the grumpy loner guy. I don't know.
Yeah, you're too like you're always smiling, which is why I'm like, why was I so hesitant to come ask you in person?
I guess that would make me more like the Superman guy. Like that's more the personality, right? I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman would be unhappy all the time. Toy Red Suit says Wonder Woman. What the hell?
Wonder Woman. All right. There we go. I'll be Wonder Woman. Yeah.
All right, you get to that box. I want to say what's up to the people in the chat real quick. Thank you for being here tonight and to come talk to Dan and to hear more about Ninja Turtles and his book. Appreciate you all being here. If you have a second, hit the thumbs up on the video. I want to do a quick channel member shout out. We've got Mr. Ryan Clark, Josh Brown, Sam Rock is here, D Cirtle, what's up? Dom Muchichiaro, Tommy K, my good friend, good to see you. We've got Chris Babinski. How are you? Machu Toy, what's up? Machu was playing Peak last night. That was a lot of fun. I got disconnected. We have Josh Brown in the chat. And of course, we have a super chat from Alexander Eagleson. What's up? Thank you. Says, hey, Kevin and Ninja Turtle.
That's me.
Ninja Turtle.
Well, there's a follow-up super chat from him that says,
okay, we'll
apologies, PXEL Dan. Sorry about that.
I mean, call me. I'd rather be a Ninja Turtle too. That's awesome.
Be a Ninja Turtle. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Toxic Ninja Force Kev. I'm a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's because of that bright yellow shirt.
Yeah, I could see that. We got Wing or Lose here. What's going on, Wing or Lose? Josh Brown, thank you for sharing. Everyone who shared this on Instagram, thank you so much. We got my friend Nigel Downers here. Nigel, awesome hanging out with you in Comic-Con. Have you recovered, or are you what's not relapsing? What are you? I don't know. Just itching to go back. Good to see you, my friend. We've got some new names in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. My good friend the Chamba is chilling on vacation but tuning in. Appreciate you, my friend. We've got Shav Gold. Welcome back. It's been a while. Johnny Cock, who is going to be here next week, an excellent artist. He's going to be at Fan Expo Canada next week. Says, oh snap, toy tuber pioneer Pixel Dan, and hot new professional toy photographer Kevin. Thank you. I will take that. I worked hard,
New. Yeah,
and I will
yeah,
take
man.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to a great episode and the TMNT book tour. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Thank you, Johnny Cock. We've got Video Power Gaming Toy Lips. I think that's a new name in the chat. It says props on the book. Mr. Ryan Clark is here. He's Alexander with the follow-up super chat corrections and apologies. Pixel Dan. Hey,
I'll
you know
take
what?
Ninja Turtle. I mean,
yeah,
that's pretty
sometimes
cool.
sometimes I'm thinking of one thing and I say the other and then I type a third thing. So it happens. I get it. Is that the worst thing you've been called, Dan?
Ninja Turtle is not the worst thing I've been called.
What's the worst thing? And you can swear. What's the worst thing you've been called on YouTube?
Gosh, I don't want to like say it because then people will just think it's funny and use it all the time.
Okay,
so.
no, don't say it.
Oh, so
But
what's the common one I hear? Shill.
Oh yeah. How dare you like something?
I've been
that you
called
like.
a shill since 2007, baby.
Dude, that's a t-shirt. I've been shilling since 2007. Shilling since 07.
I just like toys. My bad. I'm sorry.
I know. Like it's crazy. You like this and you're talking about it? That's gross. There's something wrong with you. It's like, what? Why are you watching this?
Why are you
here? No, I get it.
Hey man, I hate I can't be the only one that hates the stupid little rubber bands on all the NECA figures. Like
they're very secure.
They are, yeah, like it's impossible to open these things sometimes. It feels like you got to really put the work in, man. You got to put the work in.
Do you have these? These come like with all the 3D printers that I've ever gotten, so they're awesome for opening toys.
I should have some of those. I'm not much of a toy professional, am I?
Or like
I'm just using a good old pair of scissors here. These are my studio scissors.
They've been by your side since 08. And,
they just sit right there on my table, my studio table.
Those are a good like length to get into those crevices.
This guy's dope.
That's so cool.
Krang shredder. It's got the shredder head too, so you can just make them shredder, which is cool.
It's like two figures.
It is like two figures.
We have Gotham City Tonight and Ryan Dole in the chat. Thank you. Oh, double dipping into both accounts to drop likes. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Man. What's up, Dole?
That rules. All right. Video Power and Gaming. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. It says, Dan, I already bought my standard book. Do I need the variant book? Does the variant book have pics of all the variants?
This is a great question. We should totally talk about that. First of all, thank you for buying the book. I really, really appreciate it. So, I gotta show you something funny real quick. I'm just sitting here fiddling with this and
should we do all the book stuff now?
See, it came apart.
Oh no.
I think it's just
happened?
like the peg came out at the waist.
Okay.
I was just like, what? I don't know if that's like supposed to do that, but cool.
It's not broken, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not
go
going
back
back in
together.
very good. All right. Got this one good.
Oh, I forgot to tell. Did I tell people what I'm opening?
You showed it at the very beginning.
The intro. All right, friends. Jack Pacific, Barney Gumble 5-inch line. I'm already happy that I completed the main family in that line. I had some help in San Diego. Shout outs to Toy Shiz and Vince to help me complete that main family. Dan, are you a Simpsons man?
You know, I haven't gotten into that toy line at all. It's one of those things where like it looks so cool, but gosh, man, I just don't want to keep jumping into new lines all the time. So I just have to pace myself. So I haven't picked any of those up, but I look at them like every time I'm at Target and I see them. They really
But like the
stand
show
out.
itself, are you a fan of the Simpsons?
So like old school Simpsons. I used to watch the old stuff all the time. I haven't watched it in years, but I had all the DVD box sets, the early ones, and I still have them all. I think the ones that I have. I cannot get this thing put back together. I don't think this was supposed to. I don't think this was supposed to fall apart.
Where's NECA at?
Yeah, what's going on here, Trevor? What's going on here, bro? I need to work on that. Well, like, cause look, it looks like it was glued. Like, do you see the color on the top of this? And like, it's like the glue separated, and it just popped right apart, and I can't get it back together. That is wild. Anybody else have any problems with this guy? Did anybody else pick this one up?
Is that the Target? Those ones are usually Target, right?
This one's a Target. Yeah, this was a Target. That's crazy.
Chat, let us know. Oh, Dole says, "Wow, Trevor." Or how would you read this? How would you
wow, Trevor.
How would you read this? Because it's like a lowercase o, which is strange. Would you be like, "Wow, Trevor"?
Wow, Trevor.
How would you read that?
Yeah, it's like, to me that says, "Wow, Trevor."
I guess you might be a little bit biased given what's happening right now.
I think I got him back. No.
Oh, that was perfect.
This is a cool toy. I get.
I have to clip that tomorrow with "Wow, Trevor" on the screen.
Great. Yeah, great. He's gonna be real happy. So...
World of Warcraft Trevor. Oh
yeah,
chat.
there it is. World of Warcraft Trevor. That's totally what
That's what we're saying from now on. That's what all the kids are saying. But yeah, I love the Jacks.
Wild, man. Okay, well, I think that's I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you with my
No. That's more depressing. More depressing than me saying farewell to the Super 7 line and really diving deeper into this Jax line.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get very much with the Super 7 one, right? They didn't even finish the main family, right?
No.
Yeah.
And that's why I gave Jax Pacific their props for being the ones to do that finally.
Hashtag wow, Trevor.
We're trending. Hey, what's up? Emperor Antonio of Cetopia, thank you for the 5. Says we need comparison time live.
Oh man, I need something for a comparison time. I don't know if I have anything.
Do you have another NECA shredder that's in one piece?
Not sitting here. No. Here, hold on.
That's another t-shirt. Hashtag wow, Trev. Oh man, that was so perfect. Dan, that's gonna be a reel tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, here we go.
All right, you can give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. Okay, here we go. It's comparison time. You see, this shredder right here is all in one piece. I don't know how I feel about this new shredder that's in 2 pieces. It's a little strange. But there you go. There's your comparison.
Thank you for indulging the chat. Oh man,
I'm really bummed that this thing fell apart like this. And
I know we're laughing. I know you're laughing through the tears right now, but
it's what you got to do, man. It's what you got to do.
That's YouTube live.
It's funny that it happened right here on the show too. Like that's just the way it is sometimes. Dang that. So it definitely wasn't supposed to come apart. There's like a little lip here, right? So like that was supposed to hold it in place because it's like not. I'm gonna
probably have to heat it, right?
I'm gonna heat it. I'm gonna have to warm it up, but I bet I can fix it. But
yeah,
blah.
Boils. I think boiling water is enough. Sometimes I microwave the water to get it just a little hotter to drop that figure in there.
I use like a low setting on a hair dryer sometimes too. If I just need to like warm the spot a little bit, like that usually works for me. So
it's funny. Like learning how to do that with your action figures. I started doing it when my kids started putting toys in places they weren't supposed to, and like they had to like they couldn't get the toys out. So I'm like, what if I gently heat this area with a hair dryer, and then the plastic gets soft enough that I can extract the toys? And they're like, "Oh my god, you're a genius!" And I'm like, "This is all worth it. Like, this whole collection, yeah, everything has been coming down to this moment." You have to show the kids who's boss.
I like somebody in the chat says, I literally only own a hair dryer for heating up toys. I love
that. That's funny. Just thinking of inappropriate things in my head. All right, so this is the this box right here is the InArt 1/12 scale Dark Knight Batman, the Christian Bale Batman.
Sweet.
People have been posting pictures of it. I fell in love with it. The head sculpt looks awesome. Played with it a little bit in San Diego. at the InArt event, and when I came home, ordered it immediately. Didn't want to pre-spend my funds. But then I ordered. It got here in a week from AliExpress, so that's incredible shipping time from China. Some of these sellers. So I have that. And one thing, can I do a quick self plug?
Yeah, of
I don't know
course
if
you
people
can,
have
man.
seen. Thank you. If people have seen. I posted a video today. Friends of mine at the company Retro Kid have the Arthur collection of T-shirts coming out tonight. Literally right now, it's live. But also they're getting into vinyls, so they created this DW vinyl figure, and they hit me up. They're like, "Can you help us do some photography? Can we get you to do some photography for this?" So this is some of my photography in the background. I use Mike's Wall XD diorama in the back, so keeping it in the community.
Nice.
So I thought that was a nice touch, and to kind of not help Mike, but just your friends are making cool stuff, throw it in there. And then there's my photo on the website. So it's retrokid.ca if you like Arthur, if you want to grab this DW vinyl. It's like limited to 1,000 pieces. So like when I talk about vinyls, and it's like, because I'm kind of getting into that world now from action figures. And I talk about like the pose really has to nail it to get a vinyl, because it doesn't move. It doesn't really do anything else. So when you look at her expression and her arms crossed, like you just sense the attitude. And I think they absolutely nailed that single look that you get, the one chance you get to grab the viewer, grab the buyer, and I think it's so cool. So the glasses come on, yeah, right. So props to Retro Kid.
Well, and congrats on the photography, man. That's so cool.
Thank you.
It's awesome to have your picture like right there front and center on the website too. That's dope. That's sweet.
Yeah, it's on like their product page, their ads on IG. It's it was so cool. It was so cool to have that happen. But if people want to see that, I can open that tonight also. Oh, you were
just talking about the wall.
The Wall
XD. So I just got mine back. So I actually sent mine over to our buddy Dave Wonder.
Ooh.
And asked him to do a paint job on it for me. So this is like the custom paint deco he did.
Whoa.
Isn't that rad?
That's a so great colorway.
Yeah, he did like the Pixel Dan blue, and he added like the Zardan logo from the Toy Hunting channel. And hey guys. Yeah, it's super fun. I thought this was really cool. So
good job, Dave.
I just got this in the mail like yesterday or the day before, so I haven't even had a chance to like do any photography or anything with it yet, but I love it. It turned out so cool. Dave did such a great job.
A Pixel Dan blue. Who on the Justice League is mainly blue?
Batman had blue.
Yeah, shades of blue. Blue Beetle sometimes helps out.
Oh, Blue Beetle totally has like that light blue too, right? Light blue, dark blue.
Oh my god. Someone needs to draw like a Justice League of toy tubers.
Oh my god.
Okay, so people who are on that panel, all right? So we've got Toy Anxiety, like, and then Hatter and you.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Who would be assigned for the Justice League? Like if someone were to do fan art.
Oh, geez. Okay, so like
you were just on with Toy Anxiety.
Yeah, I was.
Recently, right?
I'm trying to think. I'm like, because now I'm trying to fit personalities. Do you go by personalities or do you go by like looks?
Let's go like
does Abby just automatically become Wonder Woman because she's the only girl up on stage with us, so she's Wonder Woman?
Yeah, could be. Or I don't know. And then Hatter, you're on with him tomorrow.
Super Dan Larson. Dole just said in the everybody in the chat saying Superman for Dan Larson. I'll give him that. Dan Larson can be Superman.
He's a tall dude. I think he can fill out a Superman suit, like the height for it. Bat Dole, come on, Taco Boy. What's up, Taco Boy? Taco Boy, you're my Justice League.
Jacob's got to be like the Jason Momoa Aquaman, right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Who of it Hatter should Hatter just be Mad Hatter, like the villain?
Oh yeah, like
he
he should be a villain.
He's just the villain.
It's him and Flipor.
And then Flipor.
It's him and Flipor. Yeah, I could see that.
Hatter is obviously Deadpool hanging out with the Justice League. That tracks.
Just crossing universes. All right. I'm gonna open this up. Yeah, you talked about, the early days of YouTube. What was your main drive to make that first video though? Because obviously it was like a new platform, right? You were posting on, what was the site? Dapper? No, Zip.
Rever.
Yeah,
Rever was the first one that I posted on, and then Blip came after that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just Blip. Yep. Blip.tv was the website. It is no longer there. So the stuff that I first saw that caught my attention that I thought was so cool was early content about retro video games, like Nintendo games, Super Nintendo stuff. I remember, here's another thing that's going to date me, cruising around MySpace and catching a guy named the Angry Nintendo Nerd, who's still around today as the Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe. So he was one of the first videos that I saw where it was just like clearly somebody doing their own videos about something that I thought was really cool from my childhood, old Nintendo games. And finding that kind of led me to finding other people who were doing that sort of stuff. It was like the early days, there was like screwattack.com and game trailers, and there were all these like video game websites that I started visiting where people were making their own videos talking about old video games. And that's what kind of really inspired me. And I wanted to try something like that, but I knew that if I was going to do it, I had to find my own path. I didn't want to just copy like what James Rolfe was doing and be an angry guy talking about video games. I didn't want to just do the same thing. I wanted to find my own version of that. So what I started doing was a series of videos talking about action figures based on video games.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that it was still like kind of fits in with what I was seeing online, hoping that these same people would notice what I'm doing. But mine is different because I'm talking about like the Bandai Mega Man figures that were out in the 90s and the Street Fighter G.I. Joe figures and stuff like that. So I started just kind of making my own little videos talking about these video game related toys. And I created a series called From Pixels to Plastic, which is where the name PXEL Dan comes from. So if you've ever wondered why the pixel is in front of my name, like it's all got roots in the retro video gaming stuff that I was doing in the beginning. And so I was doing that for a while and I was having a lot of fun with it. And actually some of those bigger sites like Screw Attack started sharing my videos on the front page. Then I started working with a video gaming website called Retroware TV, where I met a lot of friends who are still friends today, like Norm, the gaming historian. He went on to get really, really popular on YouTube and some of those other guys. So I was doing those early on and I was having a lot of fun doing it, but it wasn't very long before I was like, I kind of want to talk about He-Man now because I really like He-Man. Let me see if I could just do a video about something not video game related and see what happens. So I did a video called The Many Versions of He-Man, where I just talked about every He-Man variant that existed up to that point, which at that point wasn't very many. It was just the original toy line up through the 2000s toy line. And I did that and I posted it on the He-Man.org forums and it got a lot of attention and He-Man.org front paged it. So I followed it up with a Skeletor video and that got a lot of attention. Dang. Yeah. And then right around that time is when Mattel announced their new toy line coming out called Masters of the Universe Classics. So it was just kind of serendipitous that I was there talking about old He-Man toys. And then Mattel announces that He-Man's coming back with a brand new toy line. So it was really exciting for me.
You put that out there, like,
man, it's just like I wished it into the universe,
right. So everyone has you to thank.
So that first figure came out and I got it. The first figure was King Grayskull and I got it. And I was so excited to have it that I was like, oh, I kind of want to make a video talking about this new toy. So that's the first time I did a video on like a brand new action figure, right? So like I
Right.
showed off the new figure and I talked about it and what I liked about it and everything, and I put that out there. And then next thing you know, like that got a lot of attention.
Dang.
And so then I was like, well, now I want to do this for every one of the new figures that comes out. So I started doing that. Like He-Man came out and I did a video. Stratos came out and I did a video. And then I got an email from Mattel. And this was back in 2008. So this is before influencer was a thing, right? There weren't toy YouTubers yet. I was kind of just doing toys on my own. I wasn't really aware of anybody else talking about toys anywhere. Not saying that there wasn't, but I wasn't aware that there was, if it existed. It wasn't like people weren't making toy videos like they are now. So when a toy company reaches out to you and they say, hey, we really like what you're doing, do you want to keep doing this if we like send these figures to you? Like that was like mind blowing to me, right?
Yeah.
Like
Whoa,
oh my
so
god,
you're like
I'm like influencer. I'm like the
you're patient
prototype,
zero.
patient zero.
You're patient zero of influencers.
I am very sorry, everybody. I am really, really sorry for creating influencers.
I was gonna say Captain America, the first influencer, but I thought patient zero would be more.
Yeah, patient zero is more
infectious.
Yep. So that's really where it all took off. Like the early From Pixels to Plastic stuff was fun, and I got a lot of views like early on. But like when I started doing the Motu stuff, like that's when it all really took off. Like that's when that it just became like I never would have thought that it would turn into everything I'm doing now. All these years later, like this was just something fun I was doing out of my bedroom at the apartment I shared with friends. Like I had roommates, and we like I would film some silly toy things and put them up on the internet, and then go drink beers with my friends. You know what I mean?
Were those friends toy people too?
No, not really. No, like video game people. Also they're never like against toys. They always thought the stuff I had was cool. They just don't collect toys. Same friends I still have today. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, it's really funny. Just kind of like when I think back on it, it's still kind of crazy that like I never would have imagined that like that would have led me to doing things like going to New York Toy Fair, going to San Diego Comic-Con every year, getting to do stuff like a Hall H panel with Mattel for the 30th anniversary of He-Man, you know, and getting to write the official book about the toys. Like I never would have imagined that I would have had all these cool opportunities just because I decided to turn on a video camera and talk about the stuff I liked.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I want to talk about, some of the stuff you've gotten a chance to do also. What's up? I want to say what's up to Erwin is in the chat. What's up, Erwin Papa? We have Jay Sinner tuning in. Good to see you. Alicia, yes, it has been a while. Says, "Oh my God, my kids grew up on PXEL Dan. This is awesome." Well, he is the first influencer.
I got to tell you, man, it's wild to me how often I meet people at conventions now that are like adults who say things to me like, "I've been watching you since I was 10 years old. I've been watching you since I was a kid." It's like on one hand, it makes me feel so old. But on the other hand, it's really cool that like, like, I don't know. It's neat that like for some people, I'm kind of their nostalgia. It's kind of weird to say that, but it's like, it's the same for all of us, right? Like all of us as content creators, we're making stuff that people are watching, and young people are definitely watching this stuff. And one day they're going to think back at watching these unboxing videos with toying around. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. No, you don't know. That's a thing, man. It's a thing. People are going to feel nostalgic for us. It's weird.
Chat, remember that. Don't forget about me.
That's right.
When I ultimately go broke and lose access to the internet. It's funny.
All the toys we've been
because of all this stuff. But like it's funny you mentioned like videos being posted in forums and on those websites and front pages, because like I feel like I completely forgot about those groups that are still there, forums and different pages, because I posted this video about Mask from Comic-Con.
Yes.
And the first few days, I'm like, oh, it's not doing so great. But I'm like, oh, maybe because people don't care about Mask. I get it. I'm fine. A week later, it shoots up. and I go, what the hell's happening? And you can see like what sites are linking to your video.
Somebody
so
shared it to the right
I found
people.
a couple of forums that had shared it. I go,
Yeah.
oh, okay. There's still like an audience there that watches from there. That
That's
I mean, I don't
interesting.
have the biggest following, right? I'm not like first influencer level, but like people who haven't discovered the channel, if they're not finding it through YouTube and that algorithm,
Right.
like I got to step out somewhere else and like, you know, hand flyers door to door in different forums. Hey, did you guys like this? You know,
It's always interesting to see when things like that take off too. Like sometimes that happens. Like they always talk about how the first 24 hours of your video is the most important.
yeah,
But every now and then you have those videos that'll just take off out of nowhere, like a month later, 6 months later, a year later, because they got shared to some corner of the internet where
Right.
the right audience got tuned into it.
turned on to.
It's so weird how that happens sometimes.
Yeah, just got to keep it in perspective like that.
Yeah.
Rick, I love you, man. Says I'll be 80 telling my great grandkids about toying around and
right,
how we
man.
went to the King of the Hill activation at Comic-Con 25.
How was that? I walked past it several times, but I didn't actually do it. Was it fun?
Dude, it was so cool.
Yeah.
They had backdrops for different games and buildings, and the paint and just the sheer size of it looks so good that sometimes you would look out of the corner of your eye and you'd be like, I'm in this world.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right?
That's
I'm
so
in
cool.
Hank Hill's backyard. There's different things set up. There's the Arlen water tower. There's like some bushes, like just general scenery pieces.
That's cool.
That match the animation. And I'm like, I'm in this. And like they kind of went all out. You get free hats. You get a free hat that you can put emblems on, different badges on.
I'm always
There was
impressed.
prizes.
All those activations, all that stuff they do at Comic-Con is always so cool looking. Like
It is.
and I never have enough time to like go do that stuff.
There's no time.
There's no time. There's so much going on, and you know, we all got schedules and stuff for, you know, trying to interview everybody that I can, and I got to do it on their time, so it's hard. It's hard.
Everywhere I went, I saw you with your phone and the microphone coming through, and I'm like, oh shoot. Honestly, I'm like here, like royalty coming through. I got to get out of his way.
Calm
and I'm
down.
like, I'm talking to someone. I'm like, it's like seeing a you know, oh my god, look, it's that rare whatever bird that's flying by. Like this is like you'll never see this again.
A
like
wild Pixel Dan appears.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Cock was saying, yeah, Plastic Dan doesn't sound as good as Pixel Dan.
Yeah. It's funny, like every now and then I get the question, like, why are you Pixel Dan? But for the most part, like nobody even brings it up. Nobody questions it. It's just, you know, I guess it's just normal to have like an interesting nickname.
You're just part of the culture of this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good question.
Mr. Ryan Clark, man, fellow Canadian, says, Dan, I discovered your channel during the pandemic and have been a fan since. Your schedule seems crazy. How do you do it all?
I wish I had a great answer for that, but I don't. So, like, one of the things I don't think a lot of people realize is that I still have like a regular 9-to-5 job too. That's completely unrelated to toy stuff, and same job I've been at for over 20 years now. So I have a day job. I have 2 young kids and a wife. So that obviously all takes priority most of the time, right? Because I gotta work the day job. I gotta be a dad. And so what my days typically look like is, you know, I work the job. Luckily these days I get to work remote most of the time with the day job. You know, that whole pandemic thing that kind of changed everything. So, yeah, patient zero. Look, I'm so sorry about the whole influencer thing. That was not what I meant to create. I don't know if I want to be blamed for that. Like that's
some of us are getting free toys. I'm not mad at you. You know?
So my days typically, you know, like I work my job and, you know, run the kids around, like especially because my oldest is 11 now. He just went into 6th grade. So now I'm like driving him around to sports stuff and you know, doing that. So we got a lot going on. It's a lot. Anybody that's a parent or deals with any of that stuff, you know what I'm talking about. We're taking them here, got to be there, got to be there. It's nuts. So what usually happens is like, that's my day. And then when I finally get my kids to bed, I sit down and I start editing videos, or I come in here in the studio and film whatever I need to film. And so I kind of, depending on the day of the week, sometimes it's a filming night, sometimes it's an editing night, sometimes I'm just sorting through my footage and prepping stuff. So when it's not filming, like I can usually just grab my laptop and sit on the couch with Christina, and like she'll play video games and I'll edit, or we'll watch TV and I'll edit, and that's what I'll do. And I'll basically do that until around midnight or 12:30, and then I'll finally crash, and then I'll start the day all over again. And then on the weekends is sometimes I'm traveling because I'm doing convention appearances or whatever. And right now I'm like going hard on this book, so a lot of my time has been spent doing promotion of the book and writing and on phone calls with the people working on the book with me. So I just have to squeeze it all in, and that's really the best answer I can give. I just do my best to make it all work.
Dude,
it helps that I have a
I'm
super supportive wife though too. Christina's amazing, and she's always cheering me on.
Yeah,
so that's a big part of it.
That's a huge part.
Yeah.
I was going to say, most of my day sounds a lot like yours. I get up, get the kids ready for school, work, and then the day doesn't really start till 9 when they went to bed. Why do you think the show starts at 9? For me, because they're in bed and they're getting older. They're like, can we stay up? I'm like, no, I got stuff to stream.
Yeah, I got to
no,
work
your bedtime's
now.
at 9. Like, I got my second job. But no, like, so I completely agree. And like, props to your wife and my wife. Like, they understand that like sometimes this takes a bit, some extra time, and so it's a huge part. It's a huge part of it. That's awesome.
Panicon's pretty rad. Check him out. This time I can go, wow, Trevor, this is great.
Different delivery.
Yeah, see, it's different. Yeah. This is kind of fun though, because he's got this crazy, like, you can interchange his ears, which looks kind of funny, right?
Okay.
Because you can add on this other piece, so he's got the little ponytail. See?
Nice.
That's pretty cool. It's
like
funny
that
the way
look.
they did that though. They're just like, cut his ears off. Yeah, look at that Barney. Nice.
Wow. Trevor. Taco Boy says Dan has more hours in a day. Yeah, do you get 25 hours in a day? How does that
I wish. Extra day of the week would really do me well. I would probably try to use it to sleep, honestly. It'd be nice to get an extra hour of sleep.
An extra 8 minutes in the morning. I'll take it. I'll snooze that 9 minutes on the iPhone. It's it's huge.
Oh, it's brutal. And now I'm getting up a little earlier again because the kids got back to school. So now I have to get up and every morning is get the kids ready, make the lunches to take them to school, then start work. Oh boy.
Hey, Alicia, have a good night. Says it's time for me to put my kids to bed. They're 10 and 7. Hey, mine are 10 and 7.
Oh.
Would it be okay? Oh, would it be okay to ask Pixel Dan to say good night to Rue and Zephyr? Here, let me get this off the screen.
All right.
Oh, wait, do you need it to read
10
it?
and 7. Yeah, was it Rue and Zephyr? Rue and Zephyr. Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. Until next time.
Everyone else stay on. We're not leaving yet.
Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, everybody else. It's not bedtime. Stay up. We haven't even talked about the book yet.
Yeah, guys, you need to buy the book first and then go to bed, kids. How much caffeine do you consume? I have one in the morning, and then I'm literally drinking a coffee right now at 9:51 p.m.
I drink so much coffee. It's probably not good for me, but I go through 1 to 2 pots of coffee throughout the day. Like sometimes it's ridiculous. I love coffee though.
It's natural.
Yeah, tell those kids to buy the book. Rue, Zephyr, I have a book that you guys should buy. You can read it before bed.
That should have been like the stipulation.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put these two together. They look
those
good.
Are cool.
The buds. I wonder
how do those feel?
Beer.
How do those feel? Oh, it's probably because it's like a kid's toy line at Target. Yeah, so there's no beer.
They feel there's a little bit of heft to it. This part definitely feels hollow, like the weight distribution when you're holding it. But he's got ab rotation or torso articulation for all you articulation junkies.
Yeah.
And who want to see Barney, do a little Shakira
I
action.
like that. Hips don't lie.
Yeah. He even has a bicep swivel at the t-shirt, which you wouldn't really expect from a 20-something dollar Canadian Simpsons line. Like, why does he need bicep swivel? But it's there. It's easily hidden.
Yeah.
At the t-shirt cut.
Those joints at the elbows look kind of funky.
Yeah. I think they're all like that.
Yeah.
Guess it keeps the silhouette, whatever the trade-off is.
Sure, yeah.
It comes with a sandwich and a lunch pail. Oh man. He's got this like upward look for his eyes. Like he's not all there. Oh, it's so good. This is actually really good.
Hey, Homer. I can't do a good Barney voice.
I
That's
can't
not a very
either.
good. That's not a good Barney voice.
We tried. We
Like,
tried.
I got the sweet interchangeable hat here too. You can pop the ears off and put the hat on. This is
Okay.
sweet. I like this. This is
No,
good.
the colors are solid, right?
Yeah,
The lines
really
look
pops.
really good.
It feels really good. Like the quality feels really good on this one.
Do
He
you
hasn't-
have
He hasn't
like
fallen apart.
That's
like
another-
Shredder. Like Shredder did.
that's a huge selling point. Do you have like a main modern turtle line?
So I went real hard on the NECA stuff early on, but now there's just so much of it that I kind of pick and choose the things that I really like and really want to add. Like PandaCon, I wanted, like, anytime they kind of get to an original mutant that they haven't done yet, I try to snag them so that I've got a representation of like the classic mutants in the line. I really liked the Archie stuff that they've been doing lately. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just love how expressive those figures are. But the Mirage ones were kind of like my favorites, you know what I mean? Like they did those Jim Lawson style turtles like a
Right.
year or so ago, and those are like my favorite representations of the turtles in action figure form. Like, I was so happy to get those, and they look great, they feel great, they're so cool. They're so cool. So those were my favorites for sure. I really
There's
like
a lot of turtle lines.
There's so many. I can't keep up with it all anymore. It's so funny because like Turtles is one of my all-time favorites, and I like always dreamed of getting this kind of treatment in action figure form. But now that it's here and like every company's doing something, I'm just like, there's no way. I can't do all of this. Where I can't pay for it all. I don't know where I would put it. It's like you just got to kind of pick and choose. But I guess that's the good thing too, is like you don't have to buy everything.
You don't.
And it's cool that you've got options. It's cool that we can pick different iterations of the turtles depending on what we like. So I think it's cool that it exists.
There's I mean, if you're writing a book about classic original turtles, even those had crazy, offshoots and different types of characters.
Oh boy, did they.
Right?
Yeah.
So it just kind of comes with the territory, and I'm sure the toy gods are like, is this not what you people wanted? Like more toy lines, and now that it's here, you're complaining it's too much?
Yeah.
What do you people, what do you collectors want?
What did we wish upon ourselves?
Yeah, it's really our own fault.
It's our own fault.
The book is really interesting. It's up for pre-order now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat.
Yes, please.
Is this clickable? Is this a clickable link, or do I need to
Doesn't
add
look like it is. but
hypertext transfer protocol?
Toys of TMNT.com. So it's really easy to remember too.
Yeah. All right, so I added it with the link. There you go. With the link, you can click it from the chat. It's also in the YouTube video description if you're watching this on the replay. Definitely go check it out. This is the book that you've got up for pre-order now. Here we go.
Yeah.
Timed it.
Boom. There it is.
All right, and give people just talk about the book itself real quick. What can people expect from this?
Sure, of course. So this is it's like a visual guide to all of the action figures, vehicles, and play sets released by Playmates Toys from 1988 through 1993. So I've seen a lot of people talking about the Motu book in the chat. So if you have that, you pretty much know what you're getting into with this. We're following kind of that same format here. So this will go through the first 5 years of the original toy line.
This makes me so happy. This
Yeah. Yeah, the Leonardo, nice,
not Leonardo,
basic,
but like just like that era.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I love to hear it. So it goes through the first 5 years of the original toy line, but this book is over 600 pages long. So I think you can probably understand by hearing that why we kind of split it up. So the intent is to cover the entire vintage line. So volume 2 would follow the volume 1, but we got to focus on getting volume 1 done and printed first. So that's our priority. So this will get you through 1993. Which 93 is a pretty good year for this line too, because 93 is kind of like the last year that had a lot of those original mutant characters like Scratch. You can see Scratch in that picture right there.
Right.
Scratch is kind of like the Grail of Ninja Turtles, right? A lot of collectors look at him as like a Grail piece, and he is kind of one of those last original mutants that came out. So 93 is where this book ends. So he's in this book, Hot Shot is in the book, Half Court, like a lot of those weirdo mutants that kind of came out in that era all make the cut for this book. Everything after 93 is where the line really starts getting weird with lots of Ninja Turtles variants of and stuff like that. So I keep telling everybody that like volume 1 is going to be your full-on nostalgia book. Like this is the book where you're going to get it, you're going to flip through the pages and you're going to go, oh, I remember that, I had that, I always wanted this one, oh my gosh, this is really bringing it all back. Whenever volume 2 comes out, that's the book you're going to look through and go, what is this? I didn't know about this. I had no idea this existed.
Right.
So, you got some fun stuff to look forward to, but this right here is really going to give you that nostalgia that I think a lot of people are going to be excited to see with a Ninja Turtles book.
Yeah, because like there was no internet. I was also only a child, so I wouldn't be looking this stuff up anyway. But like, at a toy show a few years ago, I saw a Channel 6 news van, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. And like, I was already, in my adult stage of collecting again, and that'll
be in this.
Perfect. I'm like, what is that? It looks like a repurposed turtle van. And then and people are like, that's actually more rare and like more valuable than the turtle van. I go, oh man, like I had no idea stuff like that existed. So when you talk about book 2 being like that, that must be like exciting to go through for the reader.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's fun to go through as the person making it too. Like that's part of the fun in putting these books together is like, I always say like, I get called like a toy expert a lot, but I always like to like make sure that everybody knows that like I am always learning new things. Always.
Yeah.
Like I could feel like I know a ton about He-Man or Ninja Turtles, but I will always learn something new every day. And part of going through this process is kind of like learning about that stuff that I didn't already know, or seeing the toys that I never really saw or really held or got a chance to mess around with, So it's really fun for me having the opportunity to kind of play with these toys while I'm doing photography, right? Getting a chance to experience a lot of the stuff that I may not have had as a kid and still don't have as a collector. And it's also dangerous because then I start realizing what else I need to buy for my own collection while I'm working on it, right? But it's a really fun experience through and through. And I hope that fun comes through to the readers as well while you're flipping through and experiencing that stuff.
I mean, visually, like the graphics, the whole setup of this, the layout looks like really easy to read, like looks inviting to check it out and to see. Like I'm an only child, so when I moved here from Hong Kong, my parents brought pretty much all of my stuff, including when I talk about Mask, I have like original Mask boxes.
Oh, nice.
Like even with the styrofoam filling on the inside. And I've got turtle boxes, like the original ones for the Shredder's Cruiser, his car,
the Foot Cruiser,
Foot Cruiser, like a whole bunch of original boxes. They're not mint, obviously, right? They've braved
still cool,
the ocean, but like, I still have those, and I'm super grateful. I brought this on when I had Phil Ramirez on it. He worked on some of the Playmates,
he did
turtles. And I showed him, and I like to bring this up every once in a while. This is my suitcase that I came to Canada with.
Oh my God.
Brought with me on the plane.
Oh, that's so cool.
I closed the wrong thing.
There you go.
So yeah, this was little Kevin's. Dude, this was back in the day where I could bring a set of plastic nunchucks on the plane.
Yeah.
with me. Dude, I still have them. They're under my desk in case anyone attacks me. It's under.
Heck yeah,
Well, I'm not going to
that's
say
right.
exactly where it is. Nice try, Dan.
Dude, that is incredible though. That suitcase, I
Do you
love
want to
that.
see real quick what's inside?
Of course I do.
All right,
It's an unboxing, a suitcase unboxing.
first YouTube suitcase. No, wait, people review suitcases. I think I've seen
That's
some.
I'm sure
They do.
there's suitcase content creators. They definitely exist.
I'm a suitcase influencer. A what?
a suitcase.
I want to be a suitcase influencer.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yo, Samsonite, get at me.
Sometimes I think about that. Sometimes I'm like, why did I become like a toy guy? Why didn't I become a guy that like reviews vacations so that people could just throw vacations at me?
Yeah,
I got into the wrong thing.
I
man.
know. But like you're already too far in.
Yeah.
You're committed. That's it. I want to do like tech review. Like I love buying new cameras and new phones and messing with
Yeah.
gear like that.
Yeah.
I should be doing that the whole time. You know why? But I'm buying that gear to shoot videos for toys that
For
no one's gonna
toys,
see.
yeah,
Idiot.
exactly. Dang us following our passions.
I know. That's
Ooh,
what.
look at
and,
Ray
and you
Fillet.
dare call me a shill instead of selling out.
It was
These ones.
and your Ray Fillet was the one with the purple V and the red shirts.
Is that good or bad?
There's variants of him, so it could have the purple V and a red shirt, or it could have a purple shirt and a red V. Is he the color change one? I think that looks like the color change.
I don't think.
And so there was a version that did color change, and then a version that didn't, and then there was also a version that had a yellow shirt with a blue V. See,
Whoa.
I'm talking about crazy variants with all
Yeah.
this stuff, which is in the book, so you'll get to see all that stuff.
Yes, we got to get back to that. These were always some of my favorites because
Oh heck yeah!
there were little joke books and little doodles inside that.
You got to read us a joke now.
All right. I hope nobody saw it. Let me get a new one. Let me get a new one. You're the turtle expert, Dan. Riddle me
right.
this.
Okay.
Why did Shredder tell his foot soldiers to take Ace Duck out for dinner?
I have no idea.
Because he wanted to foot the bill.
Oh my god! Get
I
it?
think that's a
duck
double
bill
and
He's gonna
foot.
foot the
clan.
bill.
Yeah,
they got that's
double-
good
That's a
because
double punchline, right?
That's good. That's a good one. Hey, props to whoever wrote that. That's nice.
Yeah, I want to interview that guy who wrote this joke book.
Yeah.
Sorry, Phil.
I gotta track him down. Let's find
Yeah,
him.
that needs to be that needs to be another book.
The turtle joke book.
Turtle.
Tell us everything about writing turtle jokes.
Oh man. And then some of them had really cool artwork. Not this one.
Oh yeah.
Like these.
Oh, so good. Look at that. Turtle wax. Yeah.
Turtle wax.
They always made that turtle wax joke. They love that. Look at the one with the
There's
4 turtles jumping right
the
there.
intro-
and the whole-
intro jump.
Oh, it's so cool. I laughed my shell off.
Signed by Raphael. We have an actual testimonial.
A testimonial.
The
from
real Ninja Turtle read this and was like, I co-sign these jokes. Written and compiled by Patricia Black and Bob Finley.
Amazing.
1988 Mirage Studios.
Get them on the horn. We got to talk to them.
Oh, operator? Yeah. Printed in Hong Kong by Playmates Toys.
Oh, wow.
There's
That's
also
so
a
cool.
trademark for Turtle Wax Company.
That's amazing that they had to do that. I mean, it makes sense, but that's funny.
Yeah, so these are some of my favorite parts of collecting turtle stuff. I have a pile of these, some Archies, random Power Ranger stickers,
Oh, sweet.
storybooks.
Those storybooks are cool. Yeah.
This is the one where I'm like, when the NECA figure came out, I'm like, dude, I have this.
Yeah.
I have this book, and it's got the glove and the pencil that he uses with the gem on
That's
it.
Kirby, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Look at this beat.
The storybook based on the movie. I have that too.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
great.
Yeah, man. I love. Grew up with a lot of this stuff, so I love that RAF.
I pulled this out the other night. This is kind of cool too. It's like a nice like
Briefcase.
this was released in 1991, the official Turtles treasury. It was like an early guidebook to like product that had been released at the time.
Wow.
And it's just like got black and white photos. Like it shows like the Dark Horse miniatures in it. And then look at this. So it's like this is like the OG toy guide right here.
Yeah, in black and white.
In black and white. Look at that.
Dang. Well, people, if you want a more modern,
That's right.
more modern, infinitely more modern version,
And then boom, full
better
color
visuals. Yeah, look how
bright
far we've come.
neon colors. Yeah. So this gives you a good idea of what you're going to see in the book too. We're doing a 2-page spread for each of the figures, and that's so that we can make sure we show everything that we want to show with all of these toys. Ninja Turtles come with so many accessories.
Yep.
So we wanted to make sure we had plenty of space to do all of the accessory breakdowns. I always felt like that was such an important piece with the Motu book. And so many people have told me over the last couple of years that like they love that the Turtles book shows all the accessories because they use the book to like figure out what they're missing and use it when they're trying to like sort their collection so they know what accessories go with what figures. So it was important to me to maintain that same collector type attitude while looking at this, but also giving you like the really good visuals there. You know, we got the glamour shot with Raphael right there in the center holding all the weapons, like looking as he's intended to look out of the package, but then we've got him stripped down for all the turnarounds so you can see all the details all the way around. This is one of my favorite variants, by the way. I love the little green alien that's like hitching a ride on his back. Have you ever noticed that little detail there? It's cool.
Yeah,
it's so cool. And then like we got the card back photos, so you know they take up half of that second page where you got the front back of the card backs there. And then of course we're going to list out if there are different packaging variations and stuff like that. That'll all be listed in here as well, so you can keep track of stuff like that.
Man, that's it's really a complete guide, huh?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Kevin, that's the whole point. I'm not doing a partial.
That's definitely what we're doing here.
Yeah, here's some turtle stuff. No, that's not what we're going for.
Yeah, no, we want it to feel like an ultimate guide. It's something like I love these toy books, and I have toy books for toy lines that I don't even collect just because I love the physical media. I love collecting all this stuff. So this is like I'm making something that I love to see and what I want out of these books. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is great. I
want to bring that back.
Definitely a great question to talk about. So, real quick, if you want to flip to the Leonardo one, Leonardo's a great like example that I can give here of how the variant stuff is working. So, with this main book right here, our goal is to include any of the notable variants for the figures. For Leonardo is a great example because like with these original 10-back releases, this first wave, most people know that the Turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady Shredder had soft heads or hard heads, right? So that's like a variant right there. And that's like a running change. They just eventually switched to the hard heads. So you can see where we've got that spot where it kind of gives you the comparison between the hard head and the soft head. So you can know what to look for to tell them apart. And then also with his accessories there, actually, this is an early one that I gave you the wrong, the wrong shot here, the wrong image for it. Actually, the one on the website looks a little bit better than this. So, with the accessories, like with the Ninja Stars, there's a variant with the Ninja Stars. There you go. If you zoom in on that a little bit, you can either get pointed tips or rounded tips on the Ninja Stars. So you could see how we like call out that variant. We're breaking down the photos to try to show you. So anytime there's going to be notable variations like that, we're making sure to include the information here in the book. Underneath the card back there, you can see it. The list tells you the different iterations of the card back that Leonardo came on, so that you can kind of keep track of that. So the difference between this and the add-on variant guide My friend John Coleman, who is a collaborator with me on this book, I met him early on in the process, and his knowledge is incredible with Ninja Turtles. He's been a huge help in this whole process.
Awesome.
And one of the things that he is so knowledgeable about is all the different variants that exist for this line. And he's been keeping this incredibly impressive list of just all the little differences between all these figures.
Yeah.
And it's like with the main book, we want to show the notable stuff, but as you can see, like we're cramming as much as we can on those pages. So it's always hard to show photos or list out every little minute detail if it's not something that's like a huge note, like big difference, like the hard head, soft head, you know, things that we really want to show. But John's list is so comprehensive and so amazing. It was kind of one of those things where we were like, we should publish that too, because there are collectors out there who are really going to care about this really detailed variant listing.
Wow.
So this is an add-on to the main book, and it is a black and white list guide. So it doesn't have it doesn't have photos in the main portion of the book. Basically, it goes year by year, lists the figures, and in detail breaks down what all of the variants are for the figures and for the packaging. In the center of that book has several pages that does have full color images showing cardback variations for several of the figures. So this is a great book for collectors who really care about keeping track of variations, and they want something that's like a checklist while they're out doing their toy hunting or to see what they have. This will just give you that extra little bit of like really detailed information. Like if you want to go like next level hardcore collector, this book has got that information in it for you. So
okay.
And then we've got like bundles available too. So if you like want to buy both books together, it'll actually save you some money doing it that way. But you can also just buy the variant guide by itself for $20 if you want to, $19.99. So whatever you're looking for in your guidebooks, I feel like we're offering pretty much all of it right here for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you. Huge shout out to John, because he's amazing with his knowledge here too. Couldn't have done this without him.
Cataloging everything in here, like what do you have like a ballpark percentage of how much stuff you had personally?
It's a pretty low percentage, actually.
That laugh kind of tells me
yeah.
a lot.
So the thing that's crazy about stuff like this too, that you probably don't think about, is like when I'm going out to do this photography, I have to find people that have these figures loose and complete, but I also have to find people that have these stuff carded, like packaged, right? So because we photograph everything, we're photographing the carded figures, the boxes. I have to make sure the figures are complete and in good shape so that they look nice in the book. So this is a thing, just like with the Motu book, where I have to really rely on help from the community, the Ninja Turtles community, which is exactly what we did. Like we traveled around. Oh, John's here. Everybody say hi to John. Yeah.
What's up, John?
Go pick up his variant guide, because you're going to love the work that he put into it.
Add it to your order.
I couldn't have done this without help from the Turtles community, because we went around to basically set up photo studio in people's homes and photograph their toys all weekend. And, you know, John and other collectors would always recommend other people that we can go to and visit. Plus we're relying on that same community to help us with proofreading to make sure we didn't miss out on things. Like this is very much a community driven project. It's made by fans for fans, which I think is so important with stuff like this.
That sounds like a lot of work, but it sounds like a lot of fun too along the way.
Definitely a lot of work, but it's fun work. I enjoy doing it.
Dang. Brian Acosta, thank you for the $1. Is it a sticker or super chat, or there's no message, but thank you very much. My friend Courtney is in the chat. What's up, man? Says need this book.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Pre-order link is in the video description or pinned in the chat. If when do people have until to order this? How many more days left?
This is the important part. So as of right now, the pre-order is set to close on the 17th, which is this coming Sunday. And so we are really looking to get as many pre-orders locked in as we can, because this is how we're sending the book to printing. This is very much like where we have to meet a minimum print order so that we can actually get this off to the printers. So if this is something that you are interested in picking up, if you think you want it, I'm asking you to please pre-order it now so that we can lock in your order so that we can get this sent off to the printers. And it's also worth noting that that variant guide, as well as the special edition, those are exclusive to the pre-order period, meaning you only have until this Sunday. If you want that variant guide, you've got to order those. Those right there are made to order, the variant guide and the special edition. So,
okay, good to know. Good to know.
Awesome. Erwin, thank you. Erwin Papa. I appreciate
Erwin
the order, man. Thank you.
Erwin does like he's an incredible artist too. He just completed a Kickstarter for I forget, it's called Sewer Boys. Definitely, you know, a little homage to Turtles, but also like one of the books was like a bunch of artists getting together to recreate different pages from like classic comic books. So there's one they did for Giant Size X-Men, and then for like Turtle stuff too. So hey, Erwin, that's awesome that you ordered one.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Sean says, ordered a copy of the book earlier today. Do you think you'll ever remake the Motu book in this expanded 2-page style?
Wow, that's a great question. Honestly, I don't have any plans to do that right now. If I did, so like, you know, Dark Horse published that book and that was officially licensed through Mattel. So they kind of own that, and it would really be up to them if they're going to reprint it. I don't know if we'd be able to do, I don't think we'd be able, not that same book, right? Because then it's already 752 pages. So there's no way I could double the page count in that, right? It would be one of those things where maybe in the future, if I wanted to like self-publish a new Motu guide of some sort, maybe I could do that. But I don't know. I've got other topics I kind of want to cover outside of Turtles. So I don't know if I'm ready to go back to the Motu well just yet, but I've got ideas. So I can't rule anything out right now.
You've got a lot on the table. So redoing that seems like
it would be a lot of work.
A big endeavor, right?
That would be a lot of work. I understand though, because one of the reasons we went to this 2-page style was because one of the critiques we got on the Motu book was that the pictures were too small and felt like things were a little too crammed on the one page. And you know, with that book, I kind of had to follow those parameters. I had to do one thing per page because we were covering 82 through 2019 and it was an officially licensed book, right? So when we got a chance to do our own thing with the Turtles book, when we decided we were just going to self-publish, that kind of frees things up. We can do things the way we want to do them. And that was the first change we thought about. Like, let's really give this room so you can see everything and so we can show everything as much as possible. So I'm glad people like it. I think it turned out really good.
That's awesome. Dude, I mean, like starting like you know, from action figures based off of their video game appearances. Am I quoting that correctly?
That's right. Yeah.
So
from pixels to plastic.
Yeah. To being at this point on YouTube, and then along the way you've done some really cool stuff. People in the chat have mentioned this, and I kind of saw it before. Wrestling. You did some wrestling.
That's right. Yep.
Is that something that came about because of like what Pixel Dan has become, or just like
nope,
you saw an opportunity and you went for it?
So wrestling predates all of this.
Okay.
I right out of high school, I joined a local wrestling school and got trained because when I was still am big wrestling. I love pro wrestling. And obviously, like when I was going to high school, it was the Attitude Era. Wrestling was huge, and it was like all I was thinking about back then. So when I got out of high school, when I graduated, I wanted to be a wrestler. That's what I wanted to do. So I joined a local school and I got trained. And then through my 20s, I was traveling all around the Midwest, wrestling shows every weekend. I worked wrestling shows every weekend.
Whoa.
And so all of that predated becoming Pixel Dan. Like that was a total separate thing. As I've gotten older and kind of, you know, my priorities shifted and things changed in my life. Like I started doing, I never decided, I made the decision I didn't want to do it like full time as a wrestler. I had other things I wanted to do. I met a girl who became my wife, all that kind of stuff, right? So
that classic story.
a classic story,
Yeah.
boy meets girl, right?
Yeah. Wrestler meets girl.
Boy meets girl, stops wrestling. No, but I didn't stop wrestling. I've always stayed involved in it because I've always enjoyed it. I love the business. I love being a part of it. So even today, like, I'm still involved with a couple local promotions, whether I'm helping out by just doing stuff around the show, doing commentary, doing ring announcing. I still wrestle. I still get in the ring and roll around from time to time.
Dang.
A lot of people have brought up that I wrestled Matt Cardona a couple years ago, that was a fun thing that came about just because he's a toy guy and a wrestler. Right. I'm a toy guy and a wrestler. We kind of had like a fun back and forth online for a while. And then we had an opportunity where it was like, hey, do you want to like actually work a match? And he was like, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
so
man, that's so cool.
we had a promoter like book it and do the whole thing, and we worked. It was super fun. He's a pro. He's a total professional.
Yeah,
we had a great time. And that was kind of the funny thing about that is like, I've never like hidden the fact that I did wrestling, but I also kept it very separate from the Pixel Dan thing.
Right.
So like, it's funny to me that like, that's like almost my life before all of this, and it's always been a big part of my life, even if I don't share it through Pixel Dan. But when the Matt Cardona thing happened, it woke the whole world up to the fact that I do wrestling. and so everybody all of a sudden is like, why are you doing that? Who does Pixel Dan think he
why
is
is
trying
Matt
to be
Cardona picking on him?
What is going? Yeah, and it's like these people have no idea that I've been like I've been
so
falling
cool.
through tables and getting hit with chairs and wrecking ladders since I was 22 years old. So
wow,
that's
funny. It's like wrestling toy tubers, because he does YouTube. They do a YouTube channel.
They do the Major Wrestling Figure podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's on the card right there. I could see it's. It's so unique that Venn diagram of like
I wear many hats, man. I do so many things. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that kind of like comes together because of, like, is there any other things that you've done in that or since this started that you're like, oh, I didn't think I'd be doing this, but because of YouTube or because of Pixel Dan persona.
A lot of the stuff really like I get an opportunity to do a lot of traveling these days because especially since releasing the He-Man book, because people bring me in for book signings all over the place.
Oh, wow.
So getting the opportunity to travel and go to new places is always exciting to me because I didn't travel a lot as a kid. I don't think I really left the Midwest area as a kid. I have family in Missouri in the St. Louis area. So a lot of my travel was just like leaving Illinois to go to Missouri to see family. We didn't do a lot of like traveling a lot when I was a kid. Not that we didn't do fun things, but like I didn't get a chance to really see things until I became an adult, until I started doing the Pixel Dan stuff. And now, we talked about like, I go to Comic-Con every year, San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. I remember being a young nerd on the internet, looking at forums, dreaming about going to San Diego Comic-Con one day.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now I've been there 15 years in a row. Like, it's crazy to think about that. And I still love it. I still have a lot of fun going out there. It's just a cool experience. And I love seeing all the friends I've made over the years doing this. And, recently, I got the opportunity to go over to Europe because of Pixel Dan. Like a convention in Norway brought me out as a guest for their convention. So I got to go on this whole Euro trip. Like we went to the UK, we went to Paris, we went to Belgium, we went to the Netherlands, and then we ended in Norway for this convention, and the whole way through, like I hung out with my friend Ed from Ed's Retro Geek Out. Another cool YouTube channel you should check out. And we just like spent this whole week in Europe, like going to toy stores and going to conventions and like doing this whole toy hunting journey, which was amazing. And Christina got to come with me. So like, we just got to do this whole vacation abroad together because of Pixel Dan. And it was really cool. So
that sounds wonderful.
It's really cool, and I don't take it for granted. Like, it's one of those things, I know that this isn't going to last forever, so
Right.
I try to take as many opportunities as I can as they're presented to me.
Yeah.
But I'm just so grateful that like people enjoy what I do, you know? Like, this
Mhm.
really did start because I thought it would be cool to turn on a camera and talk about toys that I liked, you know, and I had no idea that it was going to turn into what it has. You know, I've met so many amazing people over the years. I've made so many friends through this community doing this sort of thing, and it's just experiences that I'm going to be grateful for the rest of my life. I'm always going to remember it. So I love that I get to do stuff like this.
Yeah, it's to hear about those opportunities. That sounds really cool. Like you would never think just turning the camera on, talking
Yeah.
about toys, like started with Mattel hitting you up, and then now it's like, you know,
Yeah.
traveling Euro trip toy edition.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's exactly why everybody should always just try, right? Like, if there's something that you want to do, give it a try. You don't know what it's going to turn into. You know, what's the worst that can happen is you didn't enjoy it, right? Like, as long as even if you have fun doing it, it was worth doing. It's always worth trying, right? Always.
yeah, I mean, do it for yourself. Should be the first reason, and if you're having fun with it, just continue. There's a lot of people who continue through just for the fun of it. I like that the idea that you started to was like very unique as well. It's not just like, it's like, oh, how can I? It's like a unique video idea. What video game characters like and their action figures?
Yeah.
Like, just starting it from there, I think
It's like I
was
just
a-
knew I wanted to talk about toys somehow. It's
Yeah,
like I wanted to
somehow
talk
you were
about
gonna work toys into it.
Toys has got to be the thing. I like toys. I'm a big nerd. I want to talk about toys.
Oh man! All right. Well, while you're here, I know I was going to open this, but I did want to ask: is Comic-Con 2025? You mentioned you've been there for 15 years. Is it still fun?
It is.
Apart, like you mentioned seeing friends, that is a huge.
Well, that's part of the
Major part of
experience,
it.
though,
Yeah.
right? That's part of the experience. Like, I just like, look, it's a lot of work doing what I do there. It's a lot of work. I'm kind of like go the whole time because I feel like I have to film as much as I can, right? That's
Yep.
just kind of how I've always done it. But I really love the atmosphere. I think it's still exciting, just kind of like seeing new stuff and like what new crazy displays are we going to see. But I also love the San Diego area. Like, just I love the vibe of that whole city when you get there for Comic-Con, because that whole city becomes like a hangout for everybody, right? And I like that Christina gets to come with me every year. It's almost like we have like an annual vacation to San Diego, because we always make sure to spend time like walking by the bay and going out and getting some nice food at some different restaurants, and, you know, seeing all the people that I've met over the years doing this. Like, all of that is Comic-Con to me. So it's still fun. It's still exciting. And I always like, it's always that thing where, like, leading up to it, I always start feeling a little like, oh God, it's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. It's going to be so much work.
Oh,
and I
even
feel
still?
like, yeah, even still, like, I'm just like, cause I'm scrambling to put together a schedule, and I'm trying to like touch base with all the people that I try to remember, like, oh, who do I need to go see? And what do I need to go do? And this and that. Like even this year, I was so mad at myself because I forgot about the Cold Slither concert that Hasbro did, and I missed it, and I was so bummed when I saw everybody's videos and photos from the Cold Slither concert. Just because
sometimes
I forgot
so
to put
much
it on
stuff.
my schedule. I forgot to put it on my schedule, so I missed it. And it's just, it's hard to see everything, right? Like, I always tell people, like, jokingly, like, I know so many people are watching my videos to like get an idea of what's going on at the show, but everybody at home watching Comic-Con through their computers knows more about what's going on in that building than I do.
Oh, really?
Because there's so
through like
much,
the collective,
right? There's so
YouTube.
much happening everywhere that like I can't be everywhere all at once, you know. And so I'm doing my best to try to run around and do stuff. So it's always like that moment where I'm like, oh, this is going to be so much work. I'm not ready for this. But then I get there, and it just like, you feel it. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm here. I'm so happy that I'm still doing this. Like, yeah, I love that. And then when I leave, like when Comic-Con closes on Sunday and like they make that announcement, like Comic-Con 2025 is now closed. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year. You always kind of have that moment where you're like, oh, like it's over. It's over already. Like I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I'm kind of ready to be home, but I'm sad that it's over and I'm ready to go back and do it again, you know? So yeah, I don't know.
It's cool that through this hobby, like you get to see your friends. Like one of my friends, Chamba, he lives in Australia, but he's a comic book artist and he comes out for Comic-Con every year. Like, and we talk all the time, but once a year I get to hang out with him. Because of Comic-Con, he's already going. It's like I don't think I'm gonna go to Australia anytime. But having done that the last 3 years, like, and then meeting more people along the way, hanging out with friends from other parts of collecting that I wouldn't normally see. Like, why wouldn't I keep going back? Right.
Yeah.
Like it'd be hard to not go. There's some things, there's some factors right now that are making me not want to go, but I think the pros kind of outweigh the cons, and I definitely want to try to get back there.
Agreed. And that's what it's all about for me. Like seriously, like the community, the people that I see, like if that wasn't there, it would not be the same kind of show. Like it's that excitement of like seeing familiar faces or like, you know, getting to know people, getting to know industry people. Like it's always cool to me meeting the people who are making the stuff that we like. Yeah. Right. Like that's interesting to me. I've always been fascinated by the industry and how it works and all of that, which is what drove me to start doing this in the first place. So like, I love being a part of that, right? And getting to see those people and see when they're excited about the things that they worked on that's getting revealed. You know what I mean? Like that's cool to me. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. There are people who are the fans of the stuff now that are working on it.
Yes, so, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I always love that.
The pros outweigh the cons, the Comic-Cons. I like that.
Okay. I saw Chris Babinski's comment earlier that he's going to cancel his channel membership when I was reading the Turtle joke book. Okay. And
was your delivery not good enough?
Right. And then Balantavor comes by with the pros outweigh the cons, Comic-Cons. Where's the uproar for this?
Yeah.
Is this better? Come on, people. I'm kidding. I'm just being Balantavor. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Fancy in art tape. They can't, I don't think they have a license to sell DC in North America, so they weren't selling at Comic-Con. That's why I have to import from
okay.
AliExpress. Ooh, and I got the deluxe one. The deluxe one comes with the Christian Bale head sculpt. Otherwise, you get just the regular Batman. And they had a offsite event during Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Showed off some new stuff or upcoming stuff. It looks really good. Let me get back to this camera. It looks really good.
I don't have any experience with these. I've never had or messed with any of these figures before.
This is my first toy from this company.
Okay.
They also do like 1/6 scale figures. I think they have Lord of the Rings. They have Negan, I think his name, from Walking Dead. They have a Michael Jackson. They also have the license for the video game Black Myth Wukong, the Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. So I'm in for all those. But doing like really nice DC stuff is awesome.
There's a good question from Deadheads. Shout out to Deadheads, by the way. They did.
Have I ever cut myself live on camera with that blade? No.
Good. Yeah, you're a professional.
No, look, these are the hands that have escaped a lifetime of physical labor and self cutting from unboxings. Sometimes boxes, right? You know, the random box, but no, not from that knife.
Where you get like the cardboard, like paper cut kind of things from the boxes. Oh,
those are the worst. Those are more surprising. Those are more surprising because you feel it's this feeling of betrayal, right? Because you're just walking by a box and the flap is open, and then they just take a bite out of you. You go, "Oh, who did that?" Right? You go, "Why would you do that?" And then that's the biggest part for me. Ooh, extra cape. Instructions. I think. Oh, there's the head right there. And so they couldn't sell these in like during Comic-Con, but they had like 5 or 6 copies of this Batman that you could kind of handle, take photos with, pose with. Well, not with, like of, unless you know,
Sure,
treat it like a celebrity. Yeah. You know what I mean. Okay, let's enhance.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh man. This is so people were posting they sent out like early samples to some people, and when they posted photos, I'm like, I thought this was 1/6 because of how detailed
that looks nice.
this is. So it's not. This is 1/12. This is 1/12, and I am pretty happy so far. Let's put him there. Finish opening this, and then we'll call it. If you have any more questions for Dan, please.
Oh yeah. If you guys got any questions about the book, I'm happy to answer any questions you have. We gotta close out these pre-sales strong. Help me make some sales.
Let me see.
Share the book with every Turtles fan you know, all of them.
Pre-order link in video description, and then scroll across the bottom. Engage.
Like
there
that.
we go.
Yeah, look at that. There we go. I was about to say it's amazing that we're still getting toys based off of the Nolan movies.
Yeah.
But then I was like, but we're still making toys based off of 80s and 90s properties. So why wouldn't they still be making toys based off of the Nolan stuff?
I mean, you could probably put out a book for every time, Playmates reissued the first wave of Turtles in a different
that could just
car.
be a whole book.
Yeah.
Is just all of the times Playmates re-released
just that
the original 10 figures.
Right.
Over and
Here's
over
this
again.
card. Here's this card with a DVD in the background, and
That's
this
Johnny,
one in a
Johnny,
Turtle
you
Van
still
box.
here? That's a new add-on book we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Val, are you watching? John, Val,
I've got ideas. I will say they showed those turtle kaiju figures during Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Those crossovers.
Yeah.
Those I like them. They're very cool. I like that they're stepping out, like doing something different, like very different.
My initial reaction when I heard that they revealed those was just like, oh God, why are we still doing weird stuff like that? And then I saw the photos and I went, okay, I kind of like these.
Yeah, they're kind of gnarly, right?
Like, they're kind of cool looking.
Yeah, but why 3?
Yeah, I think they said in the panel that Wave 2 was going to have Donnie in it. So we are
Donnie in Wave 3. Oh yeah, but they put like Oh, sorry, Wave 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Controversial. We're gonna wrap this up, but with some controversy.
All right.
Not your favorite, but who is the best turtle?
Oh, not my favorite, but who's the best?
Unless it happens to be the same one for both. But who's your best? Who's the best turtle?
Oh boy, that is a really hard question. I almost feel like I think I'm gonna lean towards Michelangelo. Mikey is not my favorite. I've never considered him my favorite. I like all 4 turtles fine, but I guess if I'm kind of taking into consideration, if we're I don't know, like I guess it depends on what stories you're taking into consideration. I don't want to throw out I don't think
experience.
Spoilers don't matter at this point, I don't think anymore, right? But like everybody's read The Last Ronin, right? If you haven't, you're about to after what Dan says. Yeah, no, I think that's like so Mikey was technically the first turtle, right? He was the first one that they drew, that Eastman and Laird drew, and then he's always been that character who's like, he's the young one, he's the goofy one, he's the funny one, he's the connection to the kid audience that's watching. But also he's got the ability to be the heart of the team. He's the one, he matured when he needed to mature with the team. And yeah, I don't know. I think Mikey is the best turtle in that aspect, I think.
Wow.
Raph was always my favorite. I don't know. I like the hothead characters, I guess. When I was a kid, I loved Raphael. I loved Wolverine. I had a type.
Yeah, they're
my favorite characters.
Oh, you have a type.
I had a type.
You like the bad boys.
A lot of people, who's the best turtle? Why is Leo the correct answer? Dom says in the
Dom,
chat.
come on, dude.
Leo does get thrown out a lot as the best or the favorite. I get it, man. I like all four of them. I love the turtles, so it's hard to pick just one. Donnie was my first turtle. My first figure.
I was going to ask that.
The first Ninja Turtle I got as a kid was Donatello.
By choice or as like
So I don't remember if like I picked it specifically. I remember the day we got it, and my mom is the one that showed it to me because she was like, "Hey, look at these Ninja Turtles." She was always real big into buying like all of my He-Man figures. Like my mom knew all of the characters in He-Man, and she, you know, she was real big into. She worked at a retail store, so she was totally like. I've always made jokes where I called her like the original toy hunter because. I did an interview with her in a video on my channel, which you guys should go totally check out sometime if you want to, where I asked her about that kind of stuff. Cause she told me about how she used to like know when the trucks were coming and she would like look specifically for the Motu figures that I didn't already have at home. And she did that kind of thing working at a retail store in the 80s. So like, she's the one that introduced me to the Ninja Turtles. Like we were out shopping. I believe we were at Hills department store. I loved Hills as a kid. And she showed it to me. She was like, "Hey, look at these. These are really cool. You know, do you want one?" And so I picked one. It was like a summer day and it was Donatello. And so that was my first turtle. And that just started a whole new thing for me. Like that just Turtle Mania was just about to take off. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Rick Dom says Pixel Mom is responsible.
Pixel Mom is responsible. That is fact. That is fact. She's the OG.
All right. This Batman comes with, oh, my brightness is crazy. The EMP rifle, sticky bomb gun, the grapnel. Sometimes they call it a grapple gun, sometimes a grapnel.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's 4 batarangs. The chest piece comes off to attach the cape. I'm having screen live anxiety trying to get that piece off, but I think he looks like his proportions are really nice. The finish on his suit.
Yeah, I like that.
You can swap the mouthpiece too.
Oh, cool.
So there's a bunch in here of just. It's always weird seeing just the mouth part.
That is super weird.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like one of them might just start talking to me. So back you go. Yeah. Release me.
Worship.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's magnetized. And then you put the cape on. Oh, this is sweet. This is much easier than Mezco 89 Batman, chat. Look at this. I had to clip down some of the extra material on that one with a pair of these nippers, and it broke and almost hit me in the face. Leo is a mall cop, says Chris Babinski. I'm with you on that.
He is a mall cop.
All right. Looks like we got Chris back. He retains his channel membership. Thank you. Let's see. And any more questions about the book? Again, everyone, the link to the pre-order is pinned in the chat, also in the YouTube video description, but also nice and easy to remember, toysoftmnt.com. This thing is... All right, I'm going to save this for later.
And
but he looks really good.
You have until Sunday to order, so please get your orders in.
Sunday. Right here.
Yeah.
Again, here's some of the pages, the insides, innards, as I like to call it. And it's just cool to see just everything all together, the variants, stuff that I didn't even know about, and to see toys that you had in your childhood.
Awesome. Sam asked if the book was shipping this year. So the book is currently scheduled to ship. We have it spring 26, but if it's in sooner than that, that's the hope, right? But we have to send it to the printer by the next couple months here, so then they'll take some time to do the printing and shipping. So it'll be early next year when it actually ships out.
Sam, I think you would like this. You buy a lot of vintage turtle figures, right? Get on it, man. There's a special limited edition.
Yep, the special edition. So it's the same contents, but it's got like a sweet green faux leather cover and embossed silver deco on it and silver gilded page edges. So it's just like fancy. It's your fancy Turtles book if you want something a little nicer.
A little more class A.
That's right.
But if you just want a copy to read to your kids at bedtime, Alicia, that this one's directly at you. Could just get the regular book.
Yeah.
Or if you want to know more about the variants, get the bundle or the guide on its own. Let's see. Just want to say I'll be purchasing the book and also wanted to express my gratitude for what you bring to this hobby, says Rhett Young. Keep doing what you do. Also, Pixel Dan live stream?
I got to add more things to my
weekly
schedule. Yeah, it's not ruling that out. It's possible. Maybe at some point we can do some streams.
I mean, how do you feel about this stream tonight with this?
This is fun. It's fun. I've done several streams in the past week, and they've all been fun. I always think about, like, I've thought about it a lot, like trying to do it, but like, we were just talking about how my week looks, and I'm always like, oh, where would I squeeze in a weekly stream? But
yeah,
I always find ways to make everything else work. So maybe I can make it work. Maybe I could.
I mean, you have a big enough audience. I think you could just do it when you feel like, without having to set a schedule or a routine, and people would still come out and hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
People always say like the schedule on YouTube is so important.
Oh yeah.
But I hear you. Like I want to go play baseball sometimes. We only get like 2.5 months of good weather in Toronto, so it's like I want to go outdoors and I want to play baseball or softball or do that stuff. In the wintertime, then I will be in the basement hiding out and do this kind of thing. So
Dole just said I could do it Wednesday night, so that's what I'll do. I'll go up whatever time Toy Anxiety is going. I'm gonna start the new Pixel Dan stream, and then
they're Tuesday.
Tuesday,
and then Dole's on Wednesday.
Dole's Wednesday. That's right. Okay, that's right. Toy Anxiety's Tuesday.
Yeah. Rick's got my back. Yeah. Do it.
Just not
Thursdays.
Yeah.
It's not really good. I don't think. No, it's
Deadhead's shouting out my Patreon over there because I do some streams on my Patreon sometimes. So I'm just saying, if you want, I haven't done one in a while though. It's been a bit.
Damn.
Been working on this book. I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, being busy being an author.
Yeah.
Writing a book. Ever heard of books? All right. I don't want to antagonize any more people. Dan, it's so wonderful to have you here and to talk about your book. This was a
blast, man. Yeah, this was a blast. Thank you for giving me a platform to come on and hang out and talk about the book and break Shredder. And yeah, it was a good time.
We didn't have to bring that one back up.
No,
wow, Trevor.
Wow, Trevor. Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. I'm sorry.
I feel like you dedefinitely know Trevor more than I do.
Man, he's gonna get real confused. Like you're gonna drop that reel, and he's gonna be like, "What happened? What?
What did I do?
What did I do?
What did I do?" He's gonna ask Dole. Dole's like, "Kevin, you're not allowed to buy NECA Turtles anymore." Oh, sorry, guys. And then I blame you. Hey, Sydney, thanks for tuning in. She's my dad and I have been watching your videos for a minute. That's awesome.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Sydney's channel is awesome too. Her dad has a huge toy collection.
Sweet.
and they collect together. Like
Oh,
it's
I
so
love
cool.
that.
It's so
I
cool.
love
Yeah.
that. That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Do any of your children have any kind of inclination towards toys?
Definitely my oldest one specifically, Spencer. Like he's got so many toys, and it's crazy. It's like difficult, right? Like as a parent who is also a toy collector, it is difficult trying to like do that thing where you're like, well, hold on,
Yeah.
like we can't go crazy here.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
don't
got
need that.
you don't need that. I mean, don't mind me throwing this whole wave of figures into my shopping cart, but you need to like,
Right.
it's hard, right? It's hard to do that. But he loves going to like toy shows with me. Like when we
Oh,
have
awesome.
when I have an opportunity to bring him along to a toy show, he loves doing it. He's got his own things that he's always looking for. He loves stuff like Ben 10, and he loves the Incredible Hulk. So he's got so many different Hulk figures. So he's into that kind of stuff. He likes Transformers, which I'm not a Transformers guy, so it's really funny that my kid turned into a Transformers kid.
Right.
And so like it drives me crazy sometimes when he would like transform this for me, and I'd be like,
Here's a Ninja Turtle. Just take this.
Yeah, and I would spend like an hour figuring out the crazy complicated transformation, and I'd go, "Oh, here you go, son, I did it." And he'd go, "Great. Can you turn it back to a robot now?" Like, and I'm like, "No, never again. I'm
just
not
buy
doing
two."
it." But now he's like a freaking whiz with them. Like every time he gets a transformer, he's like, and just figures it out. It's awesome. It's so cool to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think he's probably, I don't know. He's kind of rolling into his preteen years now. So it'll be interesting to see if anything changes going into his teens, right? Interesting time. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see.
Yeah, it's hard to juggle like where's the dad hat? When do I put that on, and when do I put on the hoarder hat?
Yeah,
right? I always tell the story like I feel bad going to Toys R Us with my kids, and I'm like, you can't get that. You don't need that. No, I don't need a gift receipt. Just put it in the bag, lady, and go. Like that's for me, right? So it's tough.
You should just feel bad going to Toys R Us anyway, because how dare you? I want to go to Toys R Us.
Come to Canada. We'll go to Toys R Us. We'll toy hunt together. We'll toy hunt together. It's a different Toys R Us than you probably have. Like keep that romanticized, like perfect version in your head.
And then
I know. Like you know what? Just don't. I'm not saying don't come here. But we can toy hunt somewhere else.
I always feel bad because Spencer, my oldest, like was, he experienced Toys R Us before it closed, and we used to.
That's good.
I used to take him like Saturday mornings. He used to call it dudes and donuts or whatever, because on Saturday mornings we would go out, we would get donuts together, and then we would go to Toys R Us together, and we did that for the first several years of his life before Toys R Us closed. So like he still brings it up, like he still goes, man, I miss Toys R Us.
Oh my god, that's heartbreaking.
And it breaks my heart that he doesn't have something like that anymore, and my youngest never got to experience it. So it's heartbreaking as a parent when you're like, oh man, like I'm glad he got to experience it, except now he remembers it and he longs for it,
That's a tough one to handle.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes you think about how to teach your kids about loss in life, and who would have thought Toys R Us was the one?
No kidding.
Dude, Dan. The book is called The Toys of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can pre-order it now on toysoftmnt.com. And when I say now, like go do it now, because Sunday is the last day. Don't wait. I showed some screen grabs here of the book, the insides. It looks really great. If you haven't seen it, go check out the website or play this back. It's a lot of fun. Next week, my guest for Unboxing Thursdays will be my good friend Paul Sun Hyung Lee. We're going to probably going to open his TVC action figure. Channel members, thank you so much for your support on the channel. There's a video of the Tamashii Nations booth tour from Comic-Con that's up, available for you right now. And thank you for watching all the videos. Dan, anything else from you?
I am great, man. Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you guys so much for all the kind words and for checking out the content and for pre-ordering the book. I really appreciate all of you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Everyone, thank you so much. Have yourselves a great night and keep toying around. Peace. Do you remember the lyrics to that TURTLE power? Like the first line? How does it start?
There's a on a half shell. They're the heroes for
In this day and
something-
age, who could ask for
Ask
more?
for more. Yeah.
The crime wave was high with Muggins, mysterious. All police and detectives were furious. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.